The Nerlin Nerds podcast is brought to you by The Goddamn Sauce. Go to thegdsauce.com for details to order all the sauces to replace your ordinary condiments. Pulpery Media presents Nerlin Nerds with your hosts, Brock and Ben. This is where we discuss the pop culture topics that interest us and those minor details that irritate us. We got to be as tight on this as possible.
Okay, we'll try to be tight on this.
Night one.
Best match of night one?
Final match.
Agreed.
So, like, I'll say this.
That match should have finished WrestleMania.
Night one started off real sloppy. I'll even point out
Charlotte and Tiffany Stratton.
Okay, first off, I understand why you and Jeremy don't like Charlotte. She's not good.
No.
Like, she's bad. And
Yes.
then there was the who did LA Knight play?
Fatu.
Yeah, Fatu. There was a point where you can see like LA Knight is down, and then he shimmies to the middle of the ring.
Yep.
Like, oh man, like
I'm okay with stuff like that, but
Sure.
yes, he needed to get in position for the moonsault.
no, I get that, yeah. And I understand it from his standpoint, but you're like, it's just unfortunate that that's not on him. That's on the camera crew.
Well,
Cut away.
I'm not getting into the minutia here.
Yeah.
But Jacob could have dragged him and pulled him closer.
There's
And
that too.
I fucking love Jacob Fatu. He might be one of my up there for favorite wrestlers.
Well, I mean, they barely mentioned it during the fight. Like, he's been up for less than a year.
Yeah.
I mean, that was all fucking Cole. and
Saw Pat McAfee get choked out Monday.
I did, yeah.
Perfect. Thank you, Gunter.
Like, literally.
Yeah. Loved it. Loved every second of it.
I did like, now I'm blanking on dude's name. The ex-wrestler, British dude.
Wade Barrett.
Yeah, Wade, thank you. He's just good. He's good on a call. He is.
That's why Corey Graves got demoted.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Wade Barrett is really good.
Yeah. And it's like, and I liked it this time, like the big event, and you got him and Pat.
I know it started. Yes, exactly. Playing off of each other.
Yeah, and like somebody who, he doesn't say it outright, but he just wants to look at Pat McAfee and be like, you are dumb as shit.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
I've done this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wade Barrett's like, I've wrestled that guy right there. All right, so
Poorly,
it's
too. Yeah, he's like the British Bob Uecker of wrestling.
Who's
like,
that?
Wade.
Yeah.
Because it's always about how he got beat by these other people.
Exactly. And he acknowledges that, yes, I was in there. Like,
yeah.
Cole will ask him a question, like, about getting hit with a steel chair, and he'll just deadpan be like, well, it sucked.
Yeah. It's still, it's not steel, but it's still a heavy aluminum chair.
So Jey Uso beat Gunther, whatever. Everybody saw it coming.
Using a Gunther move. Yeah, I know.
I mean, they told a story good on them. Jay, that was more like a lifetime achievement award.
Sure, yeah.
Good for you. Don't care.
Well, the best part of that was post-match in the ring and Jimmy coming in.
Oh,
and
yeah,
they,
of course.
And they have the brotherly love
Yeah.
moment. That's what it was all for. And the crowd going apeshit.
Well, that's it. You start WrestleMania off.
That was probably the biggest pop.
What? No. The biggest pop
Oh, no, you're right, yeah.
was
the
four-way.
Yeah.
So, El Grande Americano wrestled Rey Fenix. Super fun match. And I love how they are playing up this.
The Chad Gable thing, yeah.
I love it. You know what would have been great?
Hey, Chad.
If, like... Yeah.
That's what I like about Cole. It's like,
He was
there's
just calling
like,
him Chad. Yeah, exactly.
Every time he walked by the table, like, hey, Chad.
Right.
Like,
just fucking with him.
fucking dick.
That's why Gunther attacked him, because he knows he's talking shit about him. Jade Cargill and Naomi had a surprisingly good stiff match. Jade Cargill's getting better.
Yeah, it started rough. Or I would say 3/4 of it was pretty rough.
But they built.
Yeah, the ending was good.
Jade Cargill looked good. Good on her. I'm happy.
But she's coming off of being thrown into a car, so.
Right. She's still Jade Cargill. She's fucking great. New Day won the... Oh, God. I can't wait to literally see her and Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair and
Io.
No. Raquel Rodriguez, that's with Liv.
Yeah.
Those four in the ring at the same time. Just so you can see.
The Amazons.
Yeah, and then you put Io and Liv in there.
Yeah.
And go.
Little scrappers.
Right. And you go, whoa.
Oh.
Those are giant people. New Day won the tag titles. Nobody saw that coming.
They gotta get better with these tag team matches.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying like the pairings, like just. I mean, I guess I get it. It's your P break event.
But tag teams used to be the shit.
Right. Yeah.
And now, when Usos had tag team matches with New Day, they were great. But
yeah.
I think maybe this is just people were. So that came on.
I didn't realize how many people hated New Day, but.
Right, and like the War Raiders are awesome, but.
Yeah. They seem wasted in that match too.
Yeah. I just whatever. Exactly.
But it's
whatever.
you're right. I mean, like way back in the day, even back when I used to watch it.
The Rock and Roll Express, the Road Warriors, the Four Horsemen.
Tag team matches used to be crazy. Like, it would be a free for all, and then
the Hardy Boys, the Dudley Boys, Edge and Chris. Like I could go on forever.
And
all
now,
these great tag teams.
Now they announce these tag team. It's like, oh, that's where I'm going to make dinner.
Right. And that's no knock on them. They can wrestle, but
no, it's not being sold, and they're not being motivated to perform.
And there's no stories behind it. It's just tag team wrestling now.
Yeah. It's like a video game. Yeah.
Demolition. Jeez, the British Bulldogs. I can go on forever.
Was there anything else before the main event?
Tiffany Stratton, Charlotte Flair. We talked about that.
Yeah.
Tiffany.
I mean, good for Tiffany.
If you overlook the fact that it was a little sloppy and go with the fact that they were just beating the shit out of each other,
right.
It was a good match. It really was.
But
it was sloppy.
That's what I kind of was like getting the gist of. Was like Tiffany Stratton's trying to take it to another level, and Charlotte's holding it back.
Yeah, Charlotte was, and that's kind of been the thing. Like Charlotte sandbags.
And that whole knee brace thing, although it looked like at the end like she did fuck up.
And that's a legit injury.
Yeah.
So whatever. Okay. 7 minutes. We saved half the show for Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins. I have watched a lot of wrestling in my life. A lot. You talk about work rate and workers and telling, like, these three are professionals.
When you drop Heyman in the middle of it.
They can tell a story in the ring.
Yeah.
While also still keeping their character and their character's motivation going.
Yeah.
Man, this was fucking chef's kiss triple threat. When they 86 Roman at the beginning and Seth and CM Punk just wanted to beat the shit out of, and they did. Like, they took unprotected trash can shots to the head.
Yeah.
The only thing this was missing was
in the
maybe
crowd.
A little bit of blood.
Yeah.
But it did fine just without it.
No, I think
their backs were bleeding from chair shots by the end.
They definitely benefited from some sloppy matches beforehand. So, like this, they executed to near perfection.
Yeah.
And
again, they're professionals.
Yeah.
The way it started was fantastic. CM Punk gets in there, he's happy, he's in the main event, and rolls out of the ring. And Roman isn't playing games.
Entrances alone. Rollins comes out with a flamethrower.
Okay, no.
And then does a costume change before walking down.
The black and white, we'll get to scene later. But Rollins going from, flamethrower, burning it down to...
Angel.
Yeah. Like, I'm the savior of this place. Like, literally, like, I'm
going to burn it down.
Yeah. If I have to, I'll burn it down, and then I will be the savior.
Yeah.
Which... Monday, he definitely showed that, even at the end of this match.
Yeah.
They were all good. They were all working their fucking asses off.
Well, and then to have, and it's. I thought it was. I mean, in the time, like you're watching that, and I mean, we'll do a little bit more about Saturday or Sunday's main event, but you're going, if Saturday's that good, Sunday's going to be amazing.
Right.
But the whole Heyman thing, and not that we need to go over it line by line, but when Roman was squaring up to hit
Seth
Seth
Rollins,
with the chair.
and a callback to when Seth did it.
Yeah.
When they broke
Twice.
up the Shield. Yep.
Yeah.
And then when he. Yep.
Cody in the Cody match, and then, but it just and before it even dawned on me that Heyman was going to repeat his action that he did against CM or against Punk, but like Rollins was just sitting, like he was so slow about it.
Well, Rollins was just like.
Well, I know, but like before we knew, like if you looked at him, it was like, oh, he knows something's about to happen.
He kept his back to him and everything.
Like
the only thing he didn't do was this, and he did that after.
Well, and
Roman Reigns got hit in the nuts.
After watching it, obviously multiple times, that's my favorite thing is that like he doesn't like run over and hug like Paul Heyman. He just holds out his hand for the chair.
Yep.
And that was, and again, it's like a Michael Corleone moment. Like no, now I'm in charge.
And here, just put.
Yeah,
put
I just killed Mo Green.
And now.
And when that all happened, that's what I was thinking. Like Seth Rollins is now the Godfather.
He pinned Roman Reigns, right? Roman took the pin.
Not
yeah. Punk, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he did.
Tonight too.
Well, yeah, not whatever. We should have known.
Well, night 2 was here. We'll just run through night 2 real quick. Because
No, because we got to talk about the women's match, but because that was the barn burner.
The Io Sky Bianca Rhea Ripley.
So we got 3 minutes to talk about what Seth Rollins could be possibly shaping up to. But I liked the one dude on TikTok who was like he freed Paul Heyman.
Correct.
Like this isn't like Paul Heyman's going to come work for him now. It's that he finally gave Paul Heyman an out.
Paul Heyman said as much when he cut the promo on Pat McAfee. He was like, "Look, Roman Reigns is only out for him. He will hold you down. He will step on you. That's Roman Reigns. He's done it to everybody he's ever worked with. And CM Punk, he was my best friend, but a best friend wouldn't put me in the situation where I would have to choose between being a wise man and being your best friend. So fuck both of you."
Which is true.
Correct.
Yeah.
Heel logic. Makes perfect sense. And he said that. He was like, Seth was trying to tell everybody the whole fucking time that these two, this guy, part-timer, leeches off everybody to get the title, and CM Punk, who burned everything down and came back and put everybody in a shitty position.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now Seth Rollins is gatekeeping the wrestling business.
Yes.
Yeah. With Braun Breaker at his side.
Which I love. That I kind of got a chub when I saw that.
Yeah, when he speared Roman, I was like, what the fuck?
And then pulled the hood down.
Who could this possibly... that's who it is.
The Maniac.
Yep, with Paul Heyman as his mouthpiece, even though he doesn't need one. Did you see him cut the Steiner Math promo?
No, not yet.
First of all, you need to watch... Never mind. We'll talk about this off mic. Steiner Math is a thing. So much... My only concern is after CM Punk and Roman Reigns, they wrestle them. Like, what other faces go against this? What's shaping up to be a pretty good...
Well, I would think it's...
They could...
And we didn't get this, and we'll talk more about it in the next segment, but, like, so you have... And that's what seems like what's happening is that it's... WWE is being split up into factions. So you have the corporation led by The Rock. Now you have, I can't wait to know what the name...
there was a corporation, legit corporation, stable back in the day.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
No, I know, none of that is just like out of... but I can't wait to hear what Seth Rollins is going to call his...
Yeah, I can't wait either.
His stable.
The Wyatt Six, Judgment Day. I don't know what's going on with the Bloodline, if they're even a thing anymore. We're about to find out.
The Solo Sikoa's, and Fatu is part of that, but you're right. You're like Judgment Day's on the cusp of. The following segment has been brought to you by the Goddamn Sauce. Go to thegdsauce.com for details to order all the sauces to replace your ordinary condiments. The Nerlin Nerds podcast is a production of Pulpery Media, produced and edited by Ben Grimion. Marketing by Brock Ryder. Graphic design by Beck Ryder and Ben Grimion. Music by the Heisenberg Compensators.